Local law enforcement agencies across northeast Wisconsin sending condolences to Dallas as they cope with the tragedy. Here at home, communities are sharing their support with our local officers. NBC 26's Holly Baker continues our team coverage.
Unspeakable tragedy.
Local police have heavy hearts tonight as they mourn the deaths of more law enforcement officers.
And it was like a gut punch. I went to bed last night hearing that 2 officers had been injured and wake up this morning to find out 5 officers have been killed.
There's an officer lost in the line of duty about every 2.5 days, somewhere in the vicinity of 120 or so officers per year. Probably about half of those officers feloniously killed while trying to do their job.
The job of protecting others, putting their own lives on the line, no matter the cost.
What we do is deal with negative issues. We come to people's aids at a time in their life when they're most in need of assistance. So we're not dealing with positive situations on a frequent basis. And it's not in every instance that people express that gratitude for us.
It's been a difficult time in law enforcement, a lot of terrible tragedies involving officer-involved shootings.
Wisconsin police agencies say they've been overwhelmed with words of support. In Green Bay, it came in the form of food, flowers, balloons, and kind words.
People I don't know come up, want to shake my hand, put their arm around me, say thanks for being there.
These small gestures of thanks from the communities they serve, leaving a lasting impression on officers.
But deep down, most people do know what we do and they appreciate what we do.
Many departments also putting the black band of mourning over their badges for Dallas, reflecting on how many of their fellow officers have made the ultimate sacrifice.
Out of all those funerals, it always felt like I was at a relative's funeral.
Our men and women behind the badge working to build trust within their community.
We're just guys out there trying to do the right thing
While honoring their mission to serve and protect.
People see the uniform and they don't remember, or they don't stop to think that there's a person behind that uniform. And it doesn't matter whether it's a man or a woman, or it doesn't matter the race of the officer. But behind that badge and inside that uniform is somebody who left home this morning and kissed their family goodbye and hoped to come home at the end of the day. And that's the message. That's what people have to remember, is that every officer out there is somebody who has a family, who has a life outside of policing, and that tends to be forgotten.
Keeping you connected in Green Bay, Holly Baker, NBC 26.